Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome, my dear students. Welcome to the online class of Dr. Khastagir Government Girls High School, Chattogram. I am Sabrina Islam, your English teacher. So I am going to start an English class for you. So the class is on your English first paper. Now have a look at these pictures. I think you can identify those. In the first one, you can see Neil Armstrong with his group, who was the first man to walk on the moon. Second one, you can see the picture of Eiffel Tower of Paris. Next, you can see the picture of our national parliament. Next, you can see the national poet of Bangladesh, Kazi Nazrul Islam. Next one, you can see a picture of 7 people who were awarded with the highest recognition, Birsesto, for their unique bravery in the Liberation War in 1971. Next, you can see next one, you can see the greatest poet of all time, and his name was William Shakespeare. And he was the playwright, the greatest playwright of all time of English literature. Next, you can see here is written Bangladeshi tourist places. I think you know many of them. And next, we can see Humayun Ahmed. We can say him, we can call him a teacher, author, playwright, and also filmmaker. So these are some pictures of some great people, places, and some great events. I think you know, in your EFT book, you read a lot of things. You read about many people or many things, many events, but you have to know some other things that are not given in your EFT book. That means you should know about some other people, about their life, about some places, and also the great events like Liberation War. So I think you can guess actually which is our today's topic. Yes, this is on your English first paper, reading test, and the part is unseen part. So what is there in your unseen part? Let us have a look at the reading test items. Okay, look here. I am not talking about the scene 1. Scene 1 is related with your EFT book. Okay. So I am talking about the unseen one. So what are these? The first one is unseen passage 1. Second one, unseen passage 2. And there are some other things in number 5, number 6, and number 7. I think you have that idea. So today we are going to share some items, some exercises, some texts which are related with these unseen parts of reading test. I think it's clear to you now. Okay, now we are going to start our today's topic. Okay, Whom can you see here? All of you know him very well. Yes, the world poet Rabindranath Tagore. So we'll know about him. Next, there is another picture. This is the picture of a chart of balanced diet. So today we are going to know about these great people, this great man, this great poet, and also another thing about balanced diet, another passage about balanced diet. Okay, so what is there in our unseen passage? The first passage, there is a text about Rabindranath Tagore. So I want you all to read this text silently. I think you all know about him, about his life. So now read it silently from here. After that, we will do some exercises. One test item related with these unseen text. Okay, what is there? All of you look here. Complete the following table with information given in the passage. This is called information transfer. That means you have to put information from the given passage that I have already shown to you. You have to fill up these 5 gaps, taking information from that passage about Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, the first one, who, what, Rabindranath Tagore, then event and activity, was born, year in 1861, then where or institute. That means you are required to put the information about the place where Rabindranath Tagore was born. Then in the second one, you can see he along with his father visited Himalayas when. You are required to mention, to put the information about the year. His father, next you have to give the information about the activity. What was his father's activity in 1878 that was related to this place, London. Next, we can see another one, the poems of the Gitanjali. What happened to these? Write about the activity. Then that was happened in 1911. And the last one we can see poems and essays. Activity is written here, were being published. Then you are required to give information about the time. That means mention the year. I think you know all this information. So I have done it for you. All of you check your answer with my ones. Okay, the first one, we have got the information, that is Tagore family. That means Rabindranath Tagore was born in the famous Tagore family. He, along with his father, visited Himalayas in 1871. Next, in number 3, we can see the activity was his father sent him to study law. Where? Yes, London. That is given here. And it was happened in 1878. Next, in the fourth one, we can see the poems of Gitanjali. This was given here, and the activity will be were translated into English in 1911. And the last answer, that is in 1877, when his poems and essays were being published in different journals. So these are the answers. I think all of you have completed this task. And this task, this item is called information transfer. So we have completed this one. Now come to the next one. The next unseen passage, that is about balanced diet. All of you again read the text silently so that you can understand what is given here about different foods, about balanced diet. Now, what is the item here? Yes, the item is true-false activity. So, there are given 5 statements. All of you read the statements given here and write down whether the statements are true or false. You can also write only T for true and F for false. And if the statement is false, in that case, you should write down the correct answer. Okay, the first one, what is written here? A balanced diet contains all necessary food elements. What do you think? Is it a true statement or false? Please, all of you write down in your script. Number B, the proportion of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats is 1, 3, 1. Number C, a balanced diet doesn't depend on physical conditions. Write down true or false that you think. Number D, the proportions of food elements never change. Write down your answer. Next one, no person needs protective food. Okay, now check your answer with me. Yes, I have shown here the correct answers. The first one, a balanced diet contains all necessary food elements. I think it's a true statement. So this will be true. Number B, the proportion of proteins, carbohydrate and fats is 1:3:1. I think if you check it in the passage, you will understand this. This is also a true statement. Number C, a balanced diet doesn't depend on physical conditions. This information is also given in the passage. Of course, a balanced diet depends on physical conditions. So this is a true statement, sorry, false statement. So before writing the correct answer, write down false. And after that, give the correct information. Number D, the proportions of food elements never change. It's also false statement because it will never remain same. It will change and it will vary from person to person. So we can write down false, and the proportions of food elements change from person to person. It depends on the age and also the physical conditions of different people. And the last one, no person needs protective food. I think you all know it very well. Actually, all of us need protective food. Otherwise, we cannot enjoy sound health. So these are the answers of these 5 statements. I think all of you have checked your answers from here. So these are the 2 items that are related with the unseen, 2 unseen passages that is not given from your EFT book. So you should practice these as much as you can from different exercise books. Okay, now what is there next? All of you look here. What is there in number 4? What is written here? Read the text below and complete it with suitable words given in the box. Here in the box, there are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 words are given here in the box. So what you should do? Below you can see there is an incomplete text, or you can say passage. This is not completed here. You can see here some gaps from A to J. That means there are 10 gaps. So you have to put these words in their appropriate places to complete these text. And of course, you should make it meaningful one. So what is written here? Man is the first gap of his own fate. If he makes again gap use of his time and does his duties, again there is third gap, he is sure to prosper in life. But if he does, next you can see another gap, he is sure to, again the fifth gap, when it is too late and he will have to drag again you can see the sixth gap, existence from day to day. To kill time is, here will be a verb. All of you, here I am writing this. To kill time is as bad as, there is another gap, suicide. Youth is the, again you can see another gap. You have to put the appropriate word here, season of life. In youth, the mind is so soft, or you can say is soft, and it can be. Ninth gap, in any form you like. And the last line, if we lost the morning hour of life, we must, this is the last blank. So all of you complete this text by using the suitable words given here. I think all of you are doing it. Okay, now check your answer from here. And I am reading the text by giving those correct answers. All of you listen carefully. Man is the maker of his own fate. If he makes a proper use of his time and does his duties accordingly, he is sure to prosper in life. But if he does otherwise, he is sure to suffer when it is too late, and he will have to drag a miserable existence from day to day. To kill time is as bad as committing suicide. Youth is the best season of life. In youth, the mind is soft and it can be shaped in any form you like. If we lost the morning hour of life, we must repent afterwards. Okay, dear learners, I think you all have checked the answers from here and you have done it correctly. So we have discussed here today 3 different items The first one was information transfer. Second one, true-false activity. And those two items were from the related with the unseen passages, true unseen passages. And this is another contest. This is not related to those unseen passages. So you should practice it also, because these are not from your EFT book. Okay, now what is there? There is homeworks for you. What is the homework? Today I am giving you two homeworks. The first one, there is a matching. This is called matching. What is written here? The phrases in column A are the beginnings of some sentences. You can see there are 5 beginnings of 5 sentences. The phrases in column B are the ending. Yes, these 5 incompleted parts, you have to connect, you have to match the phrases in column A with the phrases in column B. Why? To make complete sentence. You have to make 5 complete sentences by using these 5 phrases with these 5 phrases in column B. I think all of you can understand this, what you have to do here. You have to make 5 meaningful sentences from these column A and column B. So this is your homework, and there is another one. Have a look at here. Okay, what is there? Rearrange the following sentences in correct order in your answer script. You do not need to reproduce the sentences in your script. Only the corresponding numbers of the sentences need to be written. So there are 10 sentences are given here, and these are not arranged here. You have to write down the correct order by writing the corresponding numbers A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. And if you can't understand, if you don't understand actually how to do these activities, in your EFT book, you will get a sample question of NCTV. There, you will get the way how to write down these corresponding numbers of these items. So I think if you follow that, if you follow your EFT books sample question given by NCTV, you can do it correctly in the correct way. So these 2 items are for your homework. The first one was matching and the second one was rearrange. That's all for today, my dear learners. I think you all are maintaining the rules of health to protect you and your family. That's why what you should do, of course, you should wear a mask when you go outside and also clean your hands. Of course, you should keep a safe distance. All of you maintain this and say your prayers. Thank you all for attending the class. All of you stay home and stay safe. That's all for today. Allah Hafiz.